Here I come, world. Here I come.
Oh, the big ticket! The most versatile player in the game.
Kevin Garnett is an absolute winner, one of the all-time greats.
Kevin Garnett burst upon the national scene at Farragut Academy in Chicago, and his dominance made him uniquely qualified to become the first high school player in 20 years to go straight to the NBA.
Why do you think you are ready to step from high school to the NBA?
One reason I think I'm ready is because I work so hard.
After being chosen 5th overall by Minnesota in the 1995 draft, the kid was clearly up for the challenge.
Saves it to Garnett. 2-on-1, Garnett. Oh, my goodness!
I saw a young kid come in with an unbelievable drive. And everything you challenged him on, he just fought so hard to get better at.
He was that 6'11" guy. He had style like a guard.
Showtime.
Kevin Garnett has just electrified this arena.
He could do it all, man.
Garnett transformed a young franchise into a perennial playoff contender.
What made him go was his aggression, his competitiveness. It was just out of this world. I'll never forget, there was one time we played him. He was waiting by the sideline where we got out of the timeout, and he was walking with me the entire way, nose to nose.
2004 was the pinnacle of his Timberwolves career, leading the team to the Western Conference Finals and winning league MVP. After 12 years in Minnesota, setting every major franchise record, he would move on to Boston in 2007, where he would add to his legacy.
He changes the culture the moment he walks into your franchise. He had already been an MVP and all-star. He had done everything except for win a title.
I always said you were my favorite player to watch. You never disappoint me.
During his first season in Boston, he won Defensive Player of the Year and helped deliver banner number 17.
Right hand dunk, Garnett! The game's original monarchy has regained the throne.
Anything's possible!
Over his 21-year career, Garnett was a 15-time NBA All-Star, an Olympic champion.
This KG with the gold, baby. You know how we do.
A 9-time All-Defensive First-Team selection, and he ranks 9th on the NBA's all-time rebounds list. But what stands out above all was his unmatched will to win.
There's nobody in history that brought more passion and intensity to the NBA than Kevin Garnett.
And this is where we used to run to every little second we got. I don't think there was any point and I thought I'd reach this level in the NBA.
St. Croix Virgin Islands seems like an ideal setting to develop a budding championship swimmer, and Tim Duncan was well on his way until Hurricane Hugo destroyed his local pool and steered him toward another athletic pursuit. Basketball became his passion, and his play made him a college prospect. Tim graduated from Wake Forest University, a promise he made to his late mother. After being named College Player of the Year in 1997, he was ready to take the next step.
With the first pick in the 1997 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Tim Duncan from Wake Forest University.
As a rookie, Duncan was already a finished product, amazing his teammates with his maturity and high basketball IQ.
I was learning from him. He came in with a tremendous skill set. I was incredibly impressed. I cannot overstate, really within 2 years, he was one of the top players in the league.
Oh, man, what a finish.
This guy is everything that you want in a basketball player.
And it was in his second season that Duncan led the Spurs to new heights.
Puts it down, comes baseline, spin over the top. Good! The San Antonio Spurs win their first ever NBA championship.
4 seasons later, Duncan and the Spurs were back on top of the basketball world for title number 2.
It was easier to follow because the franchise player was leading by example, his leadership and his mentorship. was huge for the whole organization.
Tim Duncan collected 2 more championships in 2005 and 2007.
Everything was about what it took to win. Those titles obviously don't happen without him.
Then, in 2014, at 38 years old, Duncan would cement his status as the centerpiece of one of the NBA's all-time great dynasties.
Duncan for the finish. Once again, spectacular.
It's time to celebrate, San Antonio. The Spurs have captured their 5th NBA championship.
If you thought because Timmy didn't show a lot of emotions or had a poker face a lot that he wasn't a great competitor, nothing could be farther from the truth.
There was nothing you could do to intimidate him. He wasn't ready to play against Tim Duncan. He would destroy you.
Against Nowitzki. 3 seconds. Duncan shoots, scores, and the Spurs win.
He was one of the best all-around players, I think, that we have seen. And of course, on the defensive end, he was a force.
A 5-time NBA champion, 2-time league MVP, and a 3-time finals MVP, Tim Duncan also was named to a record 15 all-defensive teams, as well as capturing all-NBA recognition 15 times. He's the only player in NBA history with 1,000 or more wins with one team, which he amassed during his 19 seasons in San Antonio.
To this day, if we're out at dinner someplace, we still raise a glass, say, "Thank you, Timmy." And that's the truth.
Kobe Bryant was a high school phenom from Lower Marion, Pennsylvania, when he walked onto the NBA stage in 1996.
After watching Kobe on tape in high school and his workout, he walked out and he said, "Someone 17 years of age can't be this good." He had that it factor.
I'm young, but I'm not going to back down from anyone. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to work hard every day.
He had the confidence and the drive, and fans soon realized they were watching a superstar in the making.
Welcome to the Kobe Show.
Here we got a dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant, slam dunk. Woo!
As a rookie, it was like he acted as if he belonged already.
Here comes Bryant. Oh, mesmerizing!
He played without fear.
Kobe down the middle, in the air, shows up he made it!
He was just different from everybody else. Like, I knew that I had to come with it. I'm not talking about certain possessions. I mean, every possession. He was second to none.
Bryant was a student of the game, working tirelessly to improve his skills.
Kobe wanted to be the #1 basketball player ever. He wanted to be great, and he knew he was going to be great. He had the Mamba mentality. Down by 1, couple of seconds left. We knew where the ball was going to, and he dared you to stop him.
Kobe, jump shot for the lead, yes!
By 2002, he had teamed with Shaquille O'Neal for an historic championship three-peat. But Kobe was just starting to tap into his potential. In the years that followed, he reached a new level of physical and mental dominance.
61, Kobe Bryant. 62 for Kobe, but he has more than Dallas has. 81-point game.
To see that performance was unbelievable. Pump fake shot, reverse spin shot. Yeah, I watch it. Yeah, I study it.
Kobe inside the three-point arc, fades and fires and hits. Kobe Bryant has hit a shot at the buzzer!
Bryant was named NBA MVP in 2008, and he would lead the Lakers to 2 more championships.
He had that relentless spirit, and he was going up against whatever odds were against him. And that relentless nature was Kobe Bryant.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles!
Kobe was also a driving force behind restoring the U.S. national program to glory, winning 2 Olympic gold medals.
He impacted so many people on and off the court, all over the world, on top of being at the very, very top of the game. So there's something in him that transcended basketball.
After 20 seasons with the Lakers, in true Kobe Bryant fashion, he saved one of his most unforgettable performances for last.
Kobe Bryant, on the final night of his NBA career, scores 60 points. 6-0.
Whenever you talk basketball, you got to speak his name. He is basketball. You can't have a basketball conversation without Kobe Bryant.
Bryant ranks 4th on the NBA's all-time scoring list. He is also a 9-time All-Defensive First-Team selection and shares a record 4 All-Star Game MVP awards. But even with all of his accolades and championships, he understood that his single-minded pursuit of excellence was about much more than himself.
The most important thing is how your career moves and touches those around you and how it carries forward to the next generation.